Okay, so after trying to get a row in this carpet, and you would think this stuff would row cut very simple. It's just a builder's grade carpet, and it's a shawl, so normally we don't have any issues row cutting this stuff. Watch this though. For 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, I was sitting here doing this. Well, now look at there, it's gonna run a row. Well, actually no, it's not. So and I just wasn't happy with it. It kept going curving. It would start off skinny here and end up 6 inches down there when it was 2 inches here. Just was not doing good at all. Let me sit here and try it again, and I'll show you guys the lines that it actually puts on there. The rows. Now that's in a row, okay? That is in a row, but I want to show you something right here. Looky here. Are you able to see this right here, okay? This line starts here and then it bows out big time right there. Let me just show you up close here. So, look at the carpet. See it? It's about 2 inches right here, and then look right here, it bows down to about 4 inches, and then it somewhat goes back to about 2 inches down there. And this one over here actually does the same thing. Huge bow in it. I messed with that for, like I said, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and I was not able to get it to go. So what I did, I flipped over my carpet and I just traced right along the back of this with my knife. I freehanded this seam with my knife right as close to one of these as I possibly can, all the way down, okay? Now, all the way down right there. That's how I got this seam cut. I don't have it sealed yet, but I will, trust me. That's how I got that seam cut. If this one don't do that, my fill piece, I'll do the same thing to that, and then we'll check out how the seam turns out when I'm done. Okay, this one right here did it, the exact same thing. So as I'm gonna find out what kind of carpet this is, I'll find out the style and stuff like that, just in case any of you guys have any issues with the same carpet, you'll know how to resolve the seam issue. What I'm doing, right here when I done it, I could feel this going like this as I was pushing it. And then all of a sudden about right here, it just took a hard right turn. Look at that. I mean, it gets way over here. It's probably, well, looky here. I'll just do this. I'll put a tape measure on it and let you see at the hard right turn it took. So right there to the edge, that's 6 inches. And then up here, look at that. About 2.5 inches. So 4 inches. That thing just joggled back and forth, and then all of a sudden it took a hard right there. So I'm gonna turn over and cut this on the backing the exact same way, and I'm gonna show you guys this too. You might wonder how that looks after your seam is cut. Well, there you go. Just keep a sharp blade while you're doing that, and it's gonna cut out really nice anyway. You can see nice fibers all the way to the edge. There are a void here and there, like nothing dramatic. There's a tiny little void right there. You see, it's not dramatic, but for the most part, we got fibers all the way to the edge, just like if I did row cut it, okay? So we're gonna resort to that on the other piece as well, and then we'll put it together, let you see how it does. So it's a little slower than running a row and cutting it with a row cutter, but if I'm not able to row cut, I would definitely choose to do this over straight edging any day. All right, get some sealer on that bad boy, and we will go with it. You guys want to see what that cut edge looks like right there as well? Looks nice. Turned out nice. I wouldn't try this on everything, again, just because it's not row cutting. Okay, here it is. It actually didn't turn out too bad. Definitely could be better if it was row cut, but not too bad for what it is. Okay, so we are done here at this dump. I guess let's do a little walkthrough and see how it turned out, shall we? So over here where we were short on wood, it actually blended in pretty good for being a completely different wood. So there was 1, 2, 3 different types of flooring all joined together to make this floor here. What I did, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I shaved the bottom tongue off of this, and joined it with the Cool Glide right here, right there. It's not perfect. See right here, it's not perfect, but it's definitely better than having a piece of metal on it. You can see it's just got a tiny crack all the way down it. Again, I think it's better than having definitely better than having a piece of metal. The edge this did lock together, by the way. It was not just a tongue and groove like I originally thought. It did lock together. The edge piece right over here was so skinny, I actually glued all 3 of them on just to keep, keep them from coming back out. So all 3 of these very little edge pieces. It looks like it's not all the way together, but it is. It's just the jacked up edges on these planks right there. But anyway, this stuff is, yeah, it is, that's for sure. It is. Got the carpet done. I used Z-bar in the doorways here from carpet to laminate, and it's not down behind the laminate, so it's not messing with the expansion. I did this just like I would do a vinyl plank, where it just barely goes on top of it, not compressed enough to stop the expansion. And I also did Z-bar right there, so that's how I finished off those. Closet's all good. We got everything in here completely done. I'm just going to turn these lights out as I go. Down the hallway here. I'm gonna look down through there. They are obviously super happy with everything. He was pumping me up a while ago before he left. Flat metal here and over there where that laminate to hardwood. That's the only 2 pieces. Again, Z-bar. This is, I did my seam around this wall just like I did over here. I just cut the back, cut it by the back, and put it together here and behind there. Okay, dokily, this is all done. Let's come in here and check this. There's just another little room of carpet, nothing fancy or anything. But anyway, glad to be done with this. I sure am. one thing about it, Luke was only here on this job with me for 2 days. So I got plenty, whenever he's not here, I can put my earbuds in and listen to whatever I want to. So I was able to get plenty of learning in while I was earning here. Learn while you earn. That's what I had going on here every day while Luke was gone. So I was glad about that. Mr. Blade there. Definitely got to get your blades. Anyway, I think that's it. I believe we are going to get outy. Thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Daily Grind. Until Monday. Monday, we are starting you guys might remember where I went up to this, what do you call it? It was an inn, we'll say that. A nice, super nice hotel up on the mountain. And I went up there and did some repair work where the guy just jacked it all up. And anyway, I'm going back there tomorrow to do a long hallway. I'll probably be up there all week. It's cushion back carpet, glue down, obviously. Commercial carpet, so he's scared to have anybody else do it. So they're real scared about it. Even the rep is coming up to oversee stuff to make sure everything gets done right and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this thing has been going on probably a year. They've been trying to get it done, and they finally got everybody coordinated to be up there at once. Somebody's going to be there doing the demo on a Bronco, I guess is what it is. It might be a Terminator, I don't know. Anyway, somebody's going to be up there with a ride on doing the demo. I'm going to be up there to help. And then we'll be doing the install once it's all done. So that's what is planned for next week. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to the Daily Grind. Until next week, FBSB's out.